What's good, my YouTube family? It's been a while, man. I missed you all. I miss doing this YouTube thing. It's just that I had to take care of some things in my personal life. After 28 years of smoking weed, I finally quit. It's been like a year and a half now, though, but I had to work out some things and all that. The name of this channel was Mind Right, Money Right, so I had to get my mind right and then get my money right and all that. So this video, I'm basically going to be talking about my journey with smoking weed and also what led me to the decision to finally quit. So I've been smoking weed for about 28 years, started smoking weed when I was 11. I just did it for fun, really. Like, it was something that I was curious about, tried it, liked it, and then just kept doing it. Like, it became a part of my everyday life. It just started out with just me smoking in the park with my friends on the weekends, things like that. Then it's escalated to me smoking after school and then before school and then cutting school and then smoking weed during school. Like, so it was just crazy just from the very beginning. As I got older, I was able to manage it differently, but not really. Smoking on my lunch breaks at work, smoking on my way to work, smoking after work. If you live that 420 life, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I chose to smoke weed and any chance that I had, basically going on vacations. The main thing that I used to think about was where could I get it from if I didn't bring it with me? And also where could I smoke at if it was illegal for me to smoke with in whatever country or state that I was in. I found the way. It affected relationships. It affected my parenting. It affected my ability to just move on and progress to the next level. So when I say that, I don't mean to say that nobody could progress while smoking weed or move to the next level of their life. But me, I couldn't. It dumbed down my aspirations and my need to achieve more and want more for myself. I was always smart. I set myself up for success early on by graduating high school. So I was always able to get a job or whatnot, but it was more so like me evolving into the next chapter of my life, like me being a business owner, which I am now, me being able to actually recognize my feelings and my emotions in a way where, I could love and be loved in a healthy way. I didn't realize that weed affected any of that. Like, I just thought that that's just how it was. And I smoked weed. Like, I didn't think one had anything to do with the other. But as I got older and doing research and being on YouTube and all of that and learning about frequencies and vibrations, I discovered that I wasn't operating on my highest frequency. I discovered that I never had a chance to fully help, like, process my feelings. I've been through so many losses, deaths of friends, family members, of opportunities, and I used to just smoke to get over it, to deal with it, to cope with it, that to the point where I never had a chance to develop the coping skills, the coping mechanisms that I needed to be an adult, a healthy, rationalizing, thinking, independent from any drug or influence kind of adult. When I did realize it, I chose to stop, and I realized that I couldn't. I was addicted to weed. If you've never experienced addiction, then you really wouldn't understand where I'm coming from. But addiction is something that it's ingrained in you, like on a psychological level, right? I wanted to stop. I told myself I was going to stop. I attempt to stop, and then I don't. I may go a couple of hours without smoking and then like go and get it, light up. Before I go to bed, I may say tonight was my last night, then wake up, forget about that, go to the store or go and get bud or whatever have you, and then light up. And then I started feeling guilty about that. I started resenting myself for not being able to stop. And that's how I really truly knew that I had a problem. I knew that weed was in control of my life. It had a stronghold on me, and I didn't like how that felt. This went on for about 3 years. So for the past 3 years before I finally quit for good, I struggled with addiction. I was depressed. As I was making these videos that I was making, I was high, and almost every one of the videos that I made for my YouTube channel. And I wasn't proud of that. I felt like I wasn't the true creator of anything in my life, especially since I had to smoke weed just to do most things, to eat, to sleep, to hang out. It wasn't a good feeling. So through trial and error and through perseverance, I finally was able to quit. I quit April 10th of 2023, and it wasn't easy. I had to go through the withdrawals. I had to go through the aggravation, the fogginess, like the lack of motivation. I didn't feel like doing anything, especially everything that I used to do while I was smoking. It didn't have the same joyful impact that it did when I was high. I had to slowly develop. I had to reintroduce myself to me, discover the kind of man that I am, discover my likes and my wants and my needs and all of that being sober. And I appreciate myself for doing that. I really do. My life is different now. I'm happy. I'm healthy. Put on some pounds, as you can see, and all of that. I'm working on losing that now, but that's a good problem considering that, I no longer have weed in my life. I'm actually able to have conversations and not get irritated fast. I'm actually able to take criticism. I'm actually able to come up with new ideas and implement them without the procrastination. I wish I would have did it sooner, but I couldn't. So I just wanted to just make this video for anybody out there who may be able to resonate with what I've went through and also what I'm going through. Like, you're not alone. I know that weed is legal, especially if you live in like New York or whatever have you. And it's all around us in dispensaries, smoke shops, friends, family members. You're surrounded by it. But if you have a voice inside of you telling you that you should be quitting or you shouldn't be smoking, then it's a good chance that this video is for you. You don't have to have any drug or substance control your life. You should be in control of your own life. You should be in control of your own future, your own emotions, your own destiny.